Hi friends, welcome to my channel, and today I'm unboxing the Soul Reflections Tarot. Now I have the Soul Mirror Tarot and it's by the same people, Sunshine Connolly, and the artwork by Anna Nevaeus. So these two are going to go fantastically together. I've got a full walkthrough of that deck, so I'll link that below if you haven't seen it. So yeah, we've got an accompanying tarot deck to go alongside. So I'm really looking forward to this. If it's as good as the Oracle, I will be very, very pleased, because it is actually one of my favourite oracles. Okay, so it is really for inner work, to be fair. But yeah, just look at this reflection. And I think it's quite interesting the way that we see ourselves as opposed to the way other people see us, and how they reflect back to us what the energy that we're giving out. So it says here, Soul Reflections Tarot invites you on a journey of personal transformation, grounded in the practice of soul mirroring, using the external world as a reflection of your soul. So yeah, it's the same as the Soul Mirror Oracle. Created by Sunshine Connolly and illustrated by Anna Nevaeus, this deck is a companion to their best-selling Soul Mirror Oracle. Yes, as I thought. Using the framework of tarot, it combines intuitive wisdom and stunning artwork to help you reflect, heal, and grow. The Soul Reflections Tarot encourages you to observe emotions, experiences, and patterns as opportunities for transformation. Each card brings you closer to your truest self, unlocking the power to release what no longer serves you, embrace your inner strength, and create the life you envision. See beyond the surface and understand how the world around you reflects what's within. I do like this artwork, and Anna has illustrated 4 or 5 decks now, I think. So we've got some spot gloss here as well. Bling. It's lovely. Okay, I think this is a Blue Angel deck. The reason I can tell is because this piece of paper, they always put this piece of paper on top to protect. So here we have a guidebook, and it looks quite comprehensive. It's, let me see if we have page numbers. Yeah, 279. Okay, so there's the author, the artist, and then we've got these other decks. So let's see. Yes, so they've done the Nova Witch Tarot. This is Anna. Soul Mirror. There's the Soul Mirror. There's a journal that goes alongside that. So this is 2025, and here's the full. Table of contents as a welcome about the tarot, using the cards, reflection, questions and meanings about the author and about the artist. Oh gosh, this sun card. I do like Anna's artwork. Here's the welcome page. Oh, 2. Majors and minors. Using the cards, blessing the cards, layouts and spreads. 1 card, 3 cards. Yeah, and the Soul Mirror spread. So a few 3-card spreads, a 5-card spread. Another 5-card, Celtic Cross, reflection questions, and then we're into the card meanings. So we have the card title, the card phrase, and then keywords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 keywords there for the full. Upright meaning, a reflection, so some questions to answer, and then a reversed and a reflection. So that's the majors, and we just get the same for the minors actually, so that's a blessing that we get just the same amount. Okay, let's have a look at the cards. It's the inside of the box. So we've got the gold ribbon to take the cards out with. Quite heavy You are the seer and the seen. Interesting. Paper band, no gilding. These are the backs. So in we go. So we have like compass motif and a reflection. So you can use these reversed. And they do, as we've seen, have reverse meanings. And what we also have are meanings on the cards. Okay, so are they the same as in the book? Let's have a little look. The Fool. New beginnings, taking risks, freedom, innocence, new path, spontaneity and opportunity. So exactly the same as in the book. Yeah, just a hair's width smaller than the Rider-Waite. So here we have the Fool. And we've got the keywords at the top, as I said, and we've also got the keywords at the bottom here for the reverse meaning. Not my favourite Fool. He seems to be looking at the dog as if listening to what the dog is warning them about, which is not what I normally see the Fool doing. But look at these rays of sun here. Magician. So these cards are really dark and can quite visibly see the as above, but this hand here, a little difficult to see. I've got this sort of yellowy tint to the card, to the dress. The High Priestess. Still got the two columns. Very nice. The Empress. This snake here. Oh, what's that about? Why is there a snake there? It's intriguing. The Emperor, looking very emperorish. And got the cross legs as well, so that's cool. The Hierophant. There's the Acolytes. These cards are, in person, quite dark. Camera might be picking it up a little bit better. The Lovers, interestingly, are back to back. Cheek to cheek. Cheeky. We've got two horses for the Chariot. Oh, and there's a figure there as well, holding the neck here of this horse. So they have white trousers, so we can see the black horse here. And this horse is white, so we can see it against the figure. We've got a circle there. I would have expected a white one to counterbalance. Not seeing that though. It seems to be a shadow there. Interesting, isn't it? Oh, look at this strength card. So this looks like a cub, not a full-grown animal. Look at these flowers here. But again, not my favourite Hermes. Really? No. That's all I can say. That's not my favourite hermit. That's the wheel off the back of the cards. So, for the Wheel of Fortune. So we've got, I've only just seen it, there's a figure lying across the top here. I thought I saw a figure here, but I might be mistaken. No, there isn't. There's just like these two snakes type energy. Interesting images. Okay, Justice. So we've got the scales, but they're totally unbalanced. Then we've got these two like eyes with something dripping down out of the eyes. We do have the sword. The Hanged Woman, not the Hanged Man, off a tree. Death has no face. All these patterns along the body there with this big cloak, and I'm not quite sure what these are over the top. I think I can see a butterfly there. These cards are so dark in person, I'm having a lot of trouble actually seeing what's on there. We have Temperance. Seems to be a foot in water there and a foot on land there, like you would see. And the Devil. Again, the devil no face. This burning spark here. Oh, look at the horns. Ooh. Might be better off looking through the camera lens than looking at the cards themselves, because they are, as I say, very dark. With the tower. Here's a star. There's a star over here as well. They're all around. And these trees seem to be meeting in the middle there. So the moon, the dog and the wolf are very tiny. In fact, I think they're on hills, but it's so difficult, I can't really see. It looks as if they're floating in the air, to be fair. Oh, the sun. That's a bit better. I can see a bit more on the sun. That was in the guidebook, wasn't it? That page we turned over. Here we have judgment. Oh, that's, yeah. All-seeing eye. There seems to be a boat on a lake. I'm going to have to really sit with these cards. There's the world dancer, which we see on the front of the book here. Okay, so one suit. I've got the ace. Fairly straightforward. The two. This looks like the two sides of the face are different. Holding the globe in between two wands. There's a three. Immersed. The four. That's a very different image for a four of wands. Five. How interesting for the six. Lying back on the horse, and we only see the back half of the horse. And almost like this, looks like the hair here is almost like the horse's tail. Seven. Eight. Very traditional. Nine. So these look. These knuckles here and the finger joints, they look as if they've got blood on them. Interesting. And the 10. Oh, I like that for the 10 of wands. Actually seeing the burdens and how they're having an effect on the individual there. Okay, page. Well, we've got the salamander there. The knight. He's a horse. Oh, doesn't that look like a famous portrait? Oh, I'm just seeing Queen Elizabeth as a young queen there. Queen Elizabeth II. King. So there's no person on this card. Just a hand. Cups. The dove. Well, that's interesting. Their braids are intertwined. I think that's what, yeah, that person's braid is coming over here. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, we've got a bird's eye view on the Three of Cups. Ballet dancers. Four. Oh, wow. Five's quite a strong card. Leaning into the shadow. Six. I find that quite creepy. I don't know why. I mean, I don't like that. Anyway, the 7. Again, like that queen, they're turned away from us. But they are, it is the 7 of Cups, so they are focused on the cups. Although there's nothing in those cups. That's an 8. It looks like they're levitating. Or are they kneeling on the... I don't quite know. Strange. The 9. This chain. Why have we got a chain? I don't understand the chain. I'm having a little difficulty with this deck. You might be picking that up from my reactions. Some of them, this is quite clearly a 10 of cups. Some of them I'm finding they're a little bit out of my comfort zone. Okay, page. So we've got the cup with the fish being held. We have another horse for the knights. So I'm wondering if all the knights have a horse, which is probably going to be the case. Just the horse. And the queens. The queens are just going to be a queen with a crown on, again with their back to us. And there's the king, again, no figure on there. Ace of swords. A sword going that way instead of up, or sometimes down. We don't normally see it going across. 2. Traditional 3. I like this with these sort of bunnies going across, but again, they're sort of hidden black on black. There's a lot of black on black. K5. Oh, interesting 5 of swords. I mean, just looking at that intuitively, you would think, oh, your troubles are behind you. Anyway, there's a 6, so we are in a boat. I think this figure's lying backwards. I think it's the top of the head. I don't get how the oar's being held. Anyway, 7, 8. It's actually totally defeated there. Then 9. See this hair into the background? Can you see it? It's so difficult. This black on black just not working for me. There's the 10. Page. Yeah, another horse for the knight. Another crown for the queen, but no head, so it is just the crown this time. It was a crown on a woman's head, wasn't it, before? Now we've got just a crown for the king. Ace of Pentacles. So we've got that doorway out there. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. The 2. Dancing with it. There's the 3. I like that. Although there should be a third person, presumably. Oh, that's strange for the 4. 5. Yep. There's a 6. 6. 7. So there's a long road ahead. This is just a pause. There's an 8 doing the work. There's the 9, got the bird. 10. Page. Yeah, another horse for the knight. Another crown for the queen. And this time the king has a body. Right, okay. If you aren't very familiar with the tarot and you want to work with this deck, then it's going to be useful to have those keywords, because I think without those keywords, with some of these images, you're going to get a little bit lost. And there's not, I don't think, enough information in the images on some of them for you to actually be able to discern a meaning. So you would need those keywords to help you. I mean, especially those knights, there's just a horse. The court cards, yeah, I think they could be challenging. Right, it's just the cardstock's not the best. Well, in my opinion, I'm not that keen on it. It's difficult to shuffle. Let's give it a go. have a look at a spread out of the guidebook. So this spread here asks you to draw one card from the Soul Mirror Oracle and then the other two cards from this deck. So you would need both decks if you were going to do that spread. We've got a situation, obstacle, advice, which is quite a common one. Past, present, future, another common one, and mind, body, spirit. Yeah, so not an awful lot there. What should we do? Situation, obstacle, advice. Okay. So card 1 reveals your current situation, providing insight into the circumstances and energies surrounding you. So let's see what we get for that position. So what's this situation at the moment? It is a Four of Cups. And it says introspection, stillness, healing, self-compassion, acceptance, clarity, renewal. Okay. So card 2 highlights the obstacles or challenges you may face, offering clarity on the factors that need to be addressed. So we're a little bit bored at the moment. What's the obstacle that's causing this boredom? Oh, I've got a reversed card, and we have temperance reversed, so we're a little bit out of balance, I think. Disharmony, imbalance, excess, impatience, lack of moderation and confusion. So that's reading well, isn't it? Just by using these words at the top, rather than going into the guidebook. I'm just trying to see if you can use this deck without the guidebook. And then the advice for this situation. So we're out of balance and it's causing us to be introspective. So what advice would you give us in this situation? How can we get back into balance? How can we reverse this energy and bring in harmony, moderation, healing, peace? And we've got the Five of Swords. Interestingly enough, it says conflict, tension, defeat, betrayal, loss, dishonour, ego, competition and aggression. So how can we see that as an advice? How do we see a problematic card as an advice? Well, given this is a sword card, this is about our internal conflict here, our internal tension. And that's been aggravated, if you like, because we feel we've been betrayed. But it's in our head. We feel we've lost something. We feel that we've been dishonoured and our ego has suffered for it. And so we need to come to terms with those feelings. We need to be curious about those feelings, I would say. Because we're going to stay in this unbalanced energy if we don't face this situation head on. Yes, it feels bad, it feels horrible, and we don't want to face it. This figure's got his back turned to it. Doesn't want to face what's happened here. But the only way they can get back to the right interpretation of the Temperance card, get back to harmony and moderation, to healing, patience, peace and alchemy, is by confronting how we're feeling, confronting what's going round in our head. Why do we think this way? Why are we thinking that we've been dishonoured? What's brought about that? And maybe because this is the sword card, think about this logically. Take away the rain, take away the emotion, and look at it objectively. And therefore, we'll be able to come back into balance. We'll be able to turn the temperance the right way around. Temper these feelings. And of course, this is the soul reflection, so it's reflecting back to us what it is we are mirroring out into the world. And if we're mirroring this energy out into the world, our whole world will feel unbalanced. So obviously the guidebook is going to go into more detail, but that's just a little overview that I'm getting from these cards. So thank you so much for watching, and that was the Soul Reflection Tarot. And until my next video, bye friends, bye.